Hey guys, it's Pamela Sue. Thanks so much for coming back to my channel. It is still May 17th, 2017. God, I don't know why, but I sound so tinny. I don't know what's going on with my mic. Tell me I need new toys again. Oh my God. Hey guys, so it is about, let's see, it is our Wednesday show, and it is about 7:30 p.m. Pacific, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, and of course, 9:30 in the Mountain and Central times. Very good to see you guys here. I would love to know why you're in the chat room. I'm in the chat room. I tried to leave a message and everything went dead. I couldn't communicate on the chat room, and it's like my own hangout. Isn't that weird? We're about to have a kitty fight, which is really poor timing. All right, so guys, we have a lot to talk about. So much is going on and so much isn't going on at the same time. And I want to just acknowledge, most importantly, how much I love you, how happy I am that you're here. That being said, can you believe the rubbish going on in this country, making us look like a bunch of yahoos and retards, to say it bluntly? And for the record, there were people beating the hell out of each other today in DC. It was something about Turkey and Erdogan, and like literally, I mean, people beating, like massive people in DC beating each other up about something, Erdogan, something. And all I can say is the violence was so intense. It looked like a staged fight, which it was not. And there were police there getting their butts kicked. You know, what's up with the police getting their butts kicked? They used to be very tidy and cleaning up. You know, like, first of all, their job was to keep the peace, right? So they used to stop the drama before it got out of control. That's way over. Apparently that's just that's like no longer a thing. We have to let it get out of control. The police have to stand there like yahoos and then have a very hard time corralling the criminals. And I just don't get it. Like, it's so stupid. I mean, if you're going to be like that, just shoot everybody. I mean, really. I know I'm being ridiculous, and at the same time, I kind of mean it. So what's with my mic? I hate this. It sounds weird. Anybody know anything about sound? Please, I ask this all the time. Could somebody contact me if you know about sound? I don't, and I don't want to learn it. Really? Okay. So let's talk a little bit about what's going on, because we have a lot. Let me see who's in the chat room. We'll just catch up a little bit. Yo, Pam Z is in the house. Pam Z, Painful 13, very nice. Tilly Sandy Banks. And Alfonso, right on, you guys. Great to see you. Awesome. Hi. So glad you're here. Thank you, Painful. And I know you have very, very well-tuned ears. I know you do. So check this out. So I don't know if you guys have heard of this. I'm just going to lay it all out because I mean, I know that we all know, but I just want to lay it out for anybody listening because who knows. We've got the Comey garbage that has not been witnessed but has been reported everywhere. Then we have the Russia leak that has been reported everywhere, has yet to be confirmed by anyone that was actually there. But that doesn't seem to matter because we're in a post-fact world, so sources are better than witnesses today. If you're a Trump hater, hold on, let me see if I can get my note to go through now. No, I still cannot put anything in the chat. Isn't that weird? I can't respond to you guys in the chat. It's so strange. I wonder why. Oh, well, the chat doesn't like me anymore, which is fine. Maybe, do you think I banned myself maybe from my own chat? Anyway. So we've got those two stories going simultaneously. The calling for the impeachment, which is especially nice. No hard evidence. And then we have a special independent prosecutor that's been hired. And I think that's pretty funny because we don't know what the crime is that he's been hired to prosecute. Side note, and you know, Nancy Pelosi said, she's already come out and made a statement. No, he is not good enough. Hi, sweetie. It's good to see you. I'm talking to Pam Z. I think you're talking to me, right? Oh, yeah, you are talking to me. Sometimes I see so many P's in here. I have to cough. Hold on really quick. I have to mute that. Oh my God, it's the worst when I have to cough because it's so bad. All right, so I want to lay it all out so that we can just be aware of how many things are on the table right now. So we've got the new prosecutor. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Let me see if I can pull him up. Independent prosecutor. He used to run the FBI. Let's see if I can pull this guy up for you guys. Here he is. So let's get this one going. An hour ago. This happened an hour ago. This is like timely, super timely. I'm just going to whisper because I don't like the sound. You might like it, but I don't. Okay, so this is the dude. So let me pull you in. And I remember this guy's face. I don't remember. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't mean anything to me, but he's supposed to be exceptional. I'll be the judge of that. I'm just kidding. You can check this guy out. So this is the new special counsel named to head the Russia investigation, but he's not the special counsel. He's the special prosecutor. They're calling him a counsel, but he's actually a prosecutor. So this caught the White House by surprise. What is his name? Robert S. Mueller. Yeah, it sounds very familiar to me. The Justice Department on Wednesday named a special counsel, former FBI Director Robert S. Mueller III, to take over the investigation of Russia meddling in the 2016 election that they have not been able to find any proof of, and possible collusion between Russian agents and associates of President Trump. And still, a year later, found nothing. But they're going to keep looking because we have nothing but time and money. Excuse me, what's going on? Could you handle it? Okay. Yeah. The move heightened the legal and political stakes for the president and his young administration. It came after. Okay, you guys, seriously, could you stop? I'm on the phone. The move heightened the legal and political stakes for the president and his young administration. It came after days of allegations against Trump. Okay, seriously, I can't take it. Stop it. Jumping ahead, my decision is not a finding that crimes have been committed or that prosecution is warranted, Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein said in announcing the appointment. I have made no such determination. But, he said, the special counsel is necessary in order for the American people to have full confidence in the outcome of the investigation. The public interest requires me to place this investigation seriously. I lost my space. The public interest requires me to place this investigation under the authority of a person who exercises a degree of independence from the normal chain of command, Rosenstein wrote. The president, in a statement, reiterated his insistence that he is innocent of wrongdoing. And he is. I mean, he's a dipshit, but he is not guilty of this, that's for sure. As I have stated many times, a thorough investigation will confirm that what we already know. There was no collusion between my campaign and any foreign entity, Trump said. I look forward to this matter concluding quickly. In the meantime, I will never stop fighting for the people and the issues that matter most to the future of our country. Rosenstein, who is seriously? I'm like talking to my cat, really, because they're just like so. Chloe's moody and whatever. Rosenstein is overseeing the Russia investigation because Attorney General Jeff Sessions recused himself before he had time to realize that he was being insane. Did not inform either the White House or Sessions about the decision until after he had signed the order appointing Mueller, according to the Justice Department spokesperson, who spoke on condition of anonymity. You know what I say? Let's just quit with the anonymity. How about people just start standing up and making statements, or they don't count? Right now, I think it's really long past due. Everyone should be in their own skin, making statements, signing their name to it, under oath, whatever. Don't you guys agree? Like, I don't want any anonymity at all. It's garbage. This is total garbage. Sorry, I really feel strongly about this. I am over these sources that they're protecting. They're not protecting anything. They're lying. Okay, we'll get to this. I will get back to my anger later. Okay. About half an hour before the order was made public, a Justice Department official informed the White House counsel, Don McGahn, Trump spokesman Sean Spicer abruptly left to schedule a meeting with reports as White House aides huddled to draft a response. As recently as Monday, Spicer had insisted that there's frankly no need for a special prosecutor when reporters pressed him about calls in Congress for such an appointment. I'm not going to keep going because this is the most ridiculously long, unnecessarily long article. I hate it when they do that. You got the idea. It's Mueller. He's the guy. Let me just see. Are you guys with me on the oh my god, I can't believe crazy crap, except so you guys are with me, right? It's just like a no more. Wait, you guys, you know what? I have to keep shutting down everything. Hi Tucker, hi Chloe. Tucker and Chloe send their love, and they are, I think, I'm calling them now Barfy and Chatty, but they're both pretty barfies, and I don't know what to do about that. Anyways, they send their love, and as soon as I feed them again, there's just no end to feeding them right now. It's like, it's weird. It's kind of freaky. It's just food, issues. All right. Yes, P13. Thank you. Thank you for bringing me back. It is time they show their faces. It's time for people to show their faces, be counted. No more games. All of this on, condition of anonymity. If you want to talk in front of a camera with a bag over your head, like a hijab or whatever, or burqa, okay, you can do that if we can hear your voice. That's a person at least. But what we have right now is just a lot of hearsay. Bueller. See, I'm bothered by Bueller. Not that I think he will do a bad job. I think he will waste a lot of money, a lot of time when they don't have any evidence of any wrongdoing. Now let's get to the note. Let's talk about what's important. So I'm just going to lay it out here. I believe that James Comey is on the take, and I will tell you why. He is not a political man, clearly, because what he does doesn't seem to have any political rhyme or reason. His actions are meaningless, inconsistent, and totally wrong. They do not line up with laws. They do not line up with rules. They do not line up with respect. They do not line up with party. At the end of the day, I smell somebody on the take, and in a big way. Now, somebody supposedly from his office, after he was fired, reported to the most untrustworthy source ever, the New York Times, that he wrote a note after a meeting with President Trump, wherein supposedly President Trump asked him to quash the investigation. That was what they reported. If you guys saw my video, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to replay the whole thing, but here's the point. That's what they reported. And then, hey, Miss Stacy. And then when it kept going, as it turns out, even the reported words were changed. But here's the catch. I think he's on the take, and this just adds to it, because for the director of the FBI, if he believed that President Trump was asking him to do something that would impede an investigation, it was by law his responsibility to report it. He did not do so, which means if under oath he says, yes, President Trump tried to impede this investigation, then he has impeded the investigation, and he will go to prison. But it gets better. Hold on, I didn't read. They do that, Pam, because people are apt to basically. No, I understand why they're doing it. I understand why they're doing it, Stacey. I agree. I understand that they're doing it for the due diligence. The problem is this whole thing is a ruse. It is a ruse, and it's a ruse. There's nothing to back it up. This is all drama so that we don't notice whatever they're doing. No. So here's the thing about the memo. Let's just go, Alfonso. I'm with you on let's see if there's a real memo. But here's the point. There's only a couple ways to go on this. Number one, if there's a real note and he didn't report it, he goes to jail. That's for real. He goes to prison. Number two, if there isn't a note, then once again the New York Times is lying, and they need to be shut down. They are literally Right now, I mean, they're definitely an enterprise working against the functioning government. Okay. And then number three, and this is what I think is going on. I think that there is a note because, to be honest, the words that supposedly were on the note were not the president asking him to stop it. They were, hey, Aaron, they were the president saying, he's a really good man. I don't really think there's a case here. That's a different thing to say than please stop the right. But it gets better. The only reason he would hold on to a note like that is blackmail. Cha-ching. Case and point. Da 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 da. Are you with me? Okay. So it totally. I'm glad you're here, Miss Stacy. Totally. Totally. So the thing of it is, if he is actually on the take, whatever that note is for, it doesn't really matter now, does it? No, he would go to prison for that. He would go to prison, even though, because it's under the radar of the Dems, right? It's kind of under the radar. But the point isn't that. The point is, if there is any note that he didn't report that has any kind of value that way, the only reason he'd hold on to it is blackmail. I feel solid about that. And I think this is the first time I've actually gotten some payback on I'm in the hot tub, so I'm doing stellar. Nice, Aaron. That's great. But so, I mean, do you guys see what I mean about, like, why would, again, it's illegal for him not to report that to the Justice Department if it happened at all, any conversation. So it just, to me, it just adds to my belief that he is on the take. And I mean, nothing else really adds up because the stuff he did with Hillary Clinton was psychotic. And doesn't it seem like, um, Mr. Goodrich, you're so funny. Doesn't it kind of seem like, okay, what I'm trying to, okay, you guys, I'm going away from the chat because it totally distracts me. So my point is, I cannot think of another reason. And it's like everything he did, what can you see him like waiting and waiting and waiting to get paid? And then getting like the kick rocks and him doing something so ridiculous like reopening the case and then closing it for no look, you don't reopen a case unless you have a prosecution to make a few days before a presidential election. All of it. It's just I don't know. I just something it's so wrong. He's so wrong. So anyway, okay, so that's that. Let me see if I can find this thing on the Turkey in the DC beating because it was crazy. Hold on a second. Let me I don't even know what it was called. Oh, here it is. Turkish security involved in DC protester assault. So check this out. I want to show you. This is crazy. I want to show you actually the video because it was outrageous. Okay, you guys, seriously, I'm on the phone. I'm like on the phone. Okay. Can we just have like a little timeout right now? And they're like, no, we want to talk. We want to talk, Mom. We want to talk. Okay, disturbing videos show Turkish president's guards beating. And here's the thing. I guess it was at the Turkish embassy or something. Turkish president's bodyguards accused of beating protesters outside the DC embassy. So hang on, I'm going to try to show this to you because this is crazy. I mean, I saw this. I was like, you can't be serious. This didn't really happen in America, but of course it did. Of course it did. Okay, so I'm trying to get it up here. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Let me see if I can get this bigger too. How do I get this bigger? People, I don't like this. I'm trying to make this work. All right, check it out. No, this isn't. Well, no, this isn't gonna work. Whatever, it'll work fine. I'm talking to myself like in public, and okay, check it out. Check it out. Check it. Did I do this? No. Check this out, you guys. Okay, I hope you can see this because it's small. I'm gonna try to get other. Hold on. Wait, what was that? Wait, what? Oh, you guys, this is weak. Here we go. Okay, check this out. Okay, I don't know if you can see this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, this is ridiculous. Hold on. I'm getting another one. This is ridiculous. I don't want to hear these people babble. I want to see some violence. I'm looking for violence, man. Here we go. Let's try this one. Is this not going? La la la. Oh my God, they're giving me a commercial. That's so sweet of them. And aren't I nice not to give you guys the commercial? I'm taking the commercial for you. All right, I just turned it down. Okay, so I can even do this on large screen. Let's see if we can. Come on, come on. Come on, people. I don't have time for this garbage. It's just a commercial. So wait, tell me what could possibly justify this. I'm getting you now. I'm bringing you in. I'm bringing you in, babies. You guys, I think I've lost my mind a little bit. Check it out. Here we go. Graphic content. Oh, yeah. This guy's like gushing, like, come on, you guys. What are you doing? Look, they're just like punching the hell out of people. Look at this. This is like mass violence. Oh, they didn't even show it. This is ridiculous. Why don't I get to see the violence with you guys? This is ridiculous. But like they were, look at that. Can you believe this? Hold on, let me see if we can even hear this. I turned the volume off because I. Like what? Oh my God! Look at that! Is that crazy? God, I'm gonna find one where they're beating the hell out of people. Hang on, I'm gonna keep going while we talk because this is crazy. Honestly, it was so bad. I mean, they were literally like mobs. Who does that? I mean, like seriously. Well, and I'm sure they do that in the fabulous Turkey, but why? Like, whatever. Like, there's a reason. I kind of go with there's never a reason for violence, but that's just me. But here's the thing about it. Not only did they do it, they didn't even get arrested. And that's kind of a thing in and of itself. Okay, wait. Are there any of these? Brutal attack on Washington 21 minutes ago. I want to see a real attack. No, I'm just kidding. I'm looking for you guys. I should have done this before, but I thought it would be easy. All right. I think this is it. Let's bring you in one more time. We're going to try this one more time, and this is the last time, I promise. You want to see a good beating, don't you? Not really, but. All right, here we go. Here we go. Check it. Here we go. This is it. Is this insane? Like, this looks like a movie. What are they doing? Kicking people in the head. Is this the okay, guys? I can't see the chat room, but is this not bananas? I wonder if these people even know each other. Yay, we brought this here. We brought this here. I'm so glad that we're so open-minded that we brought the Middle East here. Yay. Not really. Oh my God. Can we deport them? Whoever they are, just deport them. Get them out of our country. And why are all of these people been rounded up? They should all be arrested. Every one of them. What are they doing? Why aren't they arresting these people? Violence? Go to jail, right? I think they just took people to the hospital. It goes on. I mean, literally, they were not stopping. Look at this. They're like pushing people away instead of arresting them. I don't get it. They probably all have diplomatic immunity or something. Yeah, that doesn't work. Get across the street. What is that? These are criminals. Look at them. They won't stop, you guys. Look at, they're still going. Does this not look like a set, a TV, like a movie set? It does to me. All right, good. That was the end of it. All right, let's see what you guys think, because hold on, I can't get out of there. Get me out of here. All right, what do you guys think? Is that the craziest? Uh-oh, I didn't mean to do that. Where? Here, Alfie, it was DC. That was DC. That was today. Free speech rally. Yep. Wait, let's see. Those around Trump will hang themselves. He doesn't need to fire them until they expose them. You know what? They're also, the Republicans are talking about impeachment. Like, seriously, what is wrong with they're not even men. I mean, those people, and I don't believe that they should be with him because they're Republican. It's just pick a side, either you're with him or you're not. But just pick a side. There's something about loyalty. I mean, look, he's a dip. He's a dipshit. We know this. He was always kind of a goofy guy. They brought him. They made him a candidate. We voted him in. Stand by your man. Wait, you guys did see that video, correct? That video was DC today. Yeah, pick a side. Thank you, P13. Exactly. That's what pick a side. They're such pansies. It makes me sick. Talking about Republicans talking about impeachment, really, without any facts, right? There's no proof of anything. Okay. Did anyone follow the markets today? No, not at all. You did see it. Okay, good. Did you guys, was that amazing? In DC, they didn't arrest any of those people. All right, I'm going off the chat. So we got the Comey. We got the halal. I'm just kidding. I did so many videos today, my head's spinning. And you know what? Here's something that I didn't get to make a video about, but I wanted to. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Robert Spencer. He is he's Jihad Watch. He's written a number of books. He's written books with Pamela Geller. He's an amazing. He's basically the foremost expert on the Quran and counterintelligence. He was working for the government, and I don't exactly remember when they maybe after 9/11 they went and changed all of the training for our intel agencies and removed all of the stuff that he was a part of, and Claire, somebody was a part of. They're the Clarion Project, Jihad Watch. They have a number of sites, and they, anyways, they lost their jobs, I guess. But all of the work that they did and the training and everything was wiped out because the Muslim Brotherhood decided that anything that was pertaining to Islam should be removed because it was insulting, which is super, super productive when you're at war with the sneakiest liars in the world and shouldn't know anything about them and can't shoot them and can't protect yourself in battle and so on and so forth. That's all true. They are not allowed to protect themselves or advance. It's very, very messed up. So anyway, he was recently in Iceland and he was poisoned by a not such big follower, and he was violently ill. I mean, horribly ill. And Iceland, like Norway, like Sweden, is very, 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 very socialist left. They don't take kindly to truth and facts. And he was poisoned. He's alive, he's okay, but he was very sick. Hospital, I mean, very, very sick. And I was actually poisoned a couple of years ago, which was like so weird. I probably went out like once in the last few years. It's so scary. When you're poisoned, it's like it's not like, anyway, it's very scary. Thank God that's only happened to me once, and thank God that nothing bad came of it. But it was very scary. And I have to say, like, can you imagine being in another country and being poisoned? Like, how much like scarier, and you don't even know. Just very sad. But he's amazing. And I read his books. He has Infidel's Guide to ISIS, The Infidel's Guide to Islam, all those. Highly recommend. You can get them on Audible. I also highly recommend Audible. I started with Audible when they opened, like the very beginning. Ugh. They're not as good as they used to be because good books aren't coming out, which is very odd. I don't know why that is. Have you guys ever noticed how many people write books that are so like boring people? like every Republican writes books. I don't get that. Every judge. This is the most boring people. Anyway, all right. Questions? I think we're gonna have a short show here because we have so much going on and still nothing. Oh, the other day we talked about Syria, and I'm not sure if this is totally clear, but I wanted to just make sure it was. So they're advancing a narrative about North Korea and about Syria, and they literally, and I talked about this the other night, they literally outlined in the State Department um, as today's um, the new Hitler, but truly Hitler, in specific Hitler. Everything that Hitler ever did, they literally said he is currently doing, testing, ditches with dead bodies, 50 people minimum a day, gassing them. I mean, it was an endless list, and it was unbelievable. But so they're forming the narrative that for war, I mean, we're going to war with somebody. They're doing like the Russian roulette, or maybe we're going to war with a lot of people. When we did the other night, and by the way, thank you guys so much for your support and love and worry and well wishes. It was so sweet, and I'm so sorry I got off like that. I was terribly sick. I was in tremendous pain, and it continued, and different things. I took medicine. The medicine gave me highs. Blah blah blah. But anyways, I am better now. But my point is that we were talking that night about this correlation between the United States and World War II. And I was thinking about it, and I know factually that China is supposed to take over as the world leader. I know factually, technically, I want to say that we're supposed to be like, the same as Germany. But if that's the case, why are they creating Syria? Because I mean, think about it. Although I mean, we are actually acting like Germany in a lot of ways, but we're not persecuting people. And I was thinking about the narrative, but that we were talking about correlations, and it just occurred to me that I mean I haven't thought it all the way through. I'd love input on this. I really understand if Syria, maybe they're trying to rewrite it so that we can still be a player. I don't really understand the way that they're creating. They're going to need to be taken over, of course, destroyed, which is such a crime because we should be destroying people like Erdogan. We should be destroying, like Erdogan is the evil dictator. He has arrested hundreds of thousands of people, taken over his entire country. He has chased out or killed all the Jews and all the Christians. Turkey used to have a Christians and whatever 5% Jews or something like that. They're all gone, and there is literally, it's all Sharia, and he is not. It wasn't a dictator for a very long time. It is again, and he's vying for the Ottoman Empire. And so, what the hell, man? They're a force to be reckoned with. No anymore, and they are evil. Between Iran and Erdogan, why are we messing with Bashar al-Assad unless it's just about oil or a maneuver that the deep state is creating, which obviously they are. But I mean, my question that I want to pose to you guys is, do you think maybe it could be, I don't get it. I mean, if the next powerhouse is going to be or taking that out of our hands, we're going to have to be vilified. taken down. And the only way you can do that is whether there's nothing else. You can't do it any other way, not in America. Hold on a second. Tucker, I'm on the phone, honey. Oh, you're next to me. That's nice. I can't even tell my cat's like at my hand. He's like, hello, I'm rubbing your hand. Hi, honey. Everybody says hello, Tucker. Tucker sends his love. Tucker agrees, basically. He says, quit bugging Syria. I'm a friend of Bashar al-Assad. We hung out. We smoked some doobies. No, I'm just kidding. Tucker would never smoke pot. So hold on, let's see. I'll look at the chat room. Let's see what you guys think about it. What do you think about my idea about let's see. It's all about the new American century, Pamela. Yes. And China is not going to take over. No? Go over, Miss Stacy. Stacy said, it's all about the new American century. Pamela, I totally agree with you on that. And China is not going to take over. So I actually did read the new American century, but I don't know. Where's Linda Lemons? How is Linda Lemons? I miss her. Love that girl. Okay, Alfonso. Yeah, like owning most of the West Coast and all shipping ports. Okay, who are you guys talking about? Because I'm lost. In the U.S. Okay, wait. I don't understand, you guys. If it's not China, then who is supposed to take over? It's China. China's the one that we're handing off the confused. Saudi Arabia, by the way, has purchased half this country and China the other half. Okay, holy shit. Yay, Linda Lemons is here. Woo woo. Holy shit, YouTube has me blocked from what? You're not blocked from me. Honey, I love you. Are you kidding? Linda Lemons, I love you. I have missed you. How are you blocked? Holy shit, you guys. How do I send you a okay, hold on. I will send you a link. Hold on. Wait, stay here. Linda, stay here. I'm putting it in this chat. I have to. It's the only way. Hold on, Linda. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to send you a chat so you can get on here. Please hold. I want you in. Da, 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 da. Here, girl. Seconds. Or you know what? Oh, I can't. Oh, there it is. Oh, thank God. Okay. You know what? Aaron will delete it for me as soon as you get on. Come on. Oh, this is a new channel. Because they shut down my live stream for 3 months. Reason. Okay, can you guys just stop arguing for 5 minutes? Okay. Are you getting on? Get on. Oh, get on. You got a link. Get on. Don't get a notice. Okay, so get on. Just get on. I want to talk to you. Get on. All right, you guys, I'm being really silly now. You don't have to come. I mean, you can. I really want you to. Please. Okay, I'm going to go back. Miss Stacy, I'm really glad you're here. We love you. I totally miss you. So glad to see you. We love you. Yeah, we all missed you. How can you not miss Linda Lemons? Come on. It's Linda Lemons. It's Linda. That's one lovable girl. Linda, we love you. So, does anybody... Oh, Alfonso, you want to come in? Come on. Oh, you have to install. Okay, we're not doing that right now because we're going to cut this short. We're going to have a short show tonight because I'm exhausted. Hold on. Jump in here. You're invited. Whoever wants to come in, you're invited. P. Alfonso. Sandy Banks. Come on. Pam. P. PC. I know, Linda. If you want to get on, you're totally invited. Oh, Aaron, you want to get on? You're invited. You guys, I love you. Come on, get on. Talk to me. Come on. All right. I love you. Okay, we're just talking to Pam. Sorry. Okay, you guys. So if it's not going to be Alfonso, get it installed for next time, and when have you on. So back to what is it? I always forget the name of it. So don't be scared, Tilly. I love you. So here's the thing. It's just family. It's like only us. I mean, nobody's on here. But listen, the Great American Century. Right? So if it's not going to be, okay, I'll do it. Thank you. Thank you, honey. So listen, so if it's not going to be Miss Stacy, please come on. Pam Z. Okay, I'm not going to keep asking. You guys are all invited on if you want to get on. And if you want to ask a question, you want to get right on and off, you can, or if you want to stay, whatever. So, then who do you think it's going to be? Want to answer that question for me? Because I was under the very Hangout link. I just had it on there, Linda. You are so funny. Here you go. We're doing it again. Hit the link, Linda. Hit the link. Linda. We're waiting. Who is it that you think is going to take the reins if it's not China? It's scary to imagine Turkey. Jesus, that's scary. And Saudi Arabia is more, well, they're both evil. I mean, really, it's like, how long have we humored Saudi Arabia? Seriously? I just want to, woo, I'm so excited. Hello? Who's on? Oh, that's Aaron? He was almost here. All right. You guys are freaking me out a little bit. What's going on? All right, so nobody has an answer for me. Practice. Nobody has an answer. This is crazy. How can you not have an answer? So, okay, listen to Catherine Austin Fitts. Oh, yeah, I love her. Catherine Austin Fitts is amazing. Slavery. Okay, tuck in your daughter. I will research this because as far as I know, solid here. China's like, I think, yeah. All right. All right, I get dropped there for a second. I tend to agree that China is the place. Yeah, China's in place. All right, you guys, I'm actually, I see something. Hold on, let me look. Hold on, I'm going to see something. Actually going to bring you guys in, and I'm looking this up because in the, what's it called? Not the Great American Century, what's it called? You know what? What'd I do? Woo! Here. Yay, Aaron's here.
I got no headset.
You have no headset? Very, very quietly. Hold on, let me turn you up 1 second. Let me get you way up higher. Okay, now talk.
Hello, it's the Tub Troll coming to you. Hot tub. That's amazing.
What is that? What is that? The blue thing.
This ain't no exposure. Ain't no exposure going on.
Okay. Hey, Tub Troll, what are you doing? Are you our future?
I just wanted to say hello to everybody. Miss Stacy B, Tilly, UP Sue, Mr. Painful. Who else we got?
Welcome. Let's see. We
got the Vegas lights going in commemoration for Nevada, for Pahrump, for Miss B Stacy. And I gotta go because I got company coming over.
Okay, honey. Thanks for getting on.
Good rock.
Okay, so Pam, since you brought up the Greater Israel Project, I will take this opportunity to explain what it is. It is propaganda. It is written, and if you can actually look it up on the internet by the Arab American. Hold on, I'll tell you right now. Hold on a second. It's ridiculous. I looked this up with them, and I couldn't even believe what I was reading. Hold on. Oh no, actually, I did it with all of you guys. Okay, so it's the Great Israeli. Anyways, it's a lie. It's a fabrication created for hate Jews and think that they're not, that they never did. And so it is not a well-known fact, and it is a very, very that Israel has offered people all of the land, and all they asked for was peace. Occasions, all of Israel, percent of the land was offered, and people 5 times. Think about that. Down 5 times vehemently. Never, ever kill the people because they're not there. They don't give a shit about the land. They're there to kill the Jews. It's a total ruse. Everything that comes out about Israel is garbage because it's the biggest. I don't even understand. I can't imagine why anybody in the world, any people in the world would literally be so insane. They start them as babies. Jihadists, these little kids, they train them in kindergarten and murder Jews. It's insane. So I'll tell you exactly who wrote the Greater Israeli Project, which is like fucking Greater Israeli Project, and that doesn't actually exist in the world anywhere. Plan for the Middle East. Yeah, it's David Duke. David Duke. You know, the white supremacist, which is so weird. I can't believe there are still white supremacists out there, actually, to be totally honest with you. It's pretty hard to swallow that one down. I mean, honestly, I thought that they were. It's so hard. God, this is like oh yeah, and the Yenin Project, that's also propaganda. These are all okay. So this is written by shit. Come on. So hard to get to the end of this thing. Hold on, realizing that Eastern. Okay, it's not on this one. Right, hold on, I found it on. Nope. Greater Israel, the Zionist plan. But this is oh yeah, this is it. What's so interesting about this is nobody even questions it. Nobody even looks to see who wrote it, and it's horrible writing. It's like horrible. So I mean, okay, this is actually written. It's copywritten. Arab American University Graduates Incorporated, 2017. I will share this with you because I love you, and I'd like you to see how ridiculous this is. Look at. Hold on. I'm just going to start at the top. This is the Greater Israel Project. You can see in the. Do this too, but it's. Is the Greater Israel Project, the Zionist plan for the Middle East, and then you go to the bottom. I'm not going with the. Okay, so here I go, and I'm just going down, and it's just blah 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 blah. Fast because it's horrible. This is all garbage. It's so horribly written, but it comes from a perspective Israelis and Jews don't have. It's not down here. Copyright Shehak, which is an Arab name of Arab American University Graduates Incorporated, 2017. Again, the original source of this article is Association of Arab American University Graduates. This is written by Arabs, because I know most about Jews. So you have to kind of take that in. Besides the fact that even the footnotes are they're not even real footnotes. They're like fake footnotes. But literally, because it's like they're footnotes without being footnotes. So footnotes are actually taken from something, then you footnote it, right? You put where you got it, the source. But these aren't footnotes. These are this is for people that don't want to read. So when you actually read it, which I did, these fake footnotes are things that they think might back up their statement. You see what I'm saying? They're not sourcing any real statements. It's it's a lot of words, so people will think there's something here. That's what I'm saying. See if we got that right. You got it? You got it, Pam? So here's the thing, and this is why I get so frustrated. Right now, there are more propaganda that are famous, like Elders of Zion, which is the most famous piece of propaganda, which was instrumental in bringing to fruition. So it is all over YouTube as if it's like even David Duke, and I'm not making this up, you can find this on YouTube. Even David Duke says it's a fact, it's documented, it's the oldest, most famous piece of propaganda. And it, of course, doesn't, wait, I do work 6 years. Anyways, so my point is, very, very damning. And it is a tremendous testament to the ignorance that's going on. We are looking at YouTube at 99% at this point, across the board. Unless somebody, this is what I always say to people when they give me a hard time. I always say this to them. Okay, you whatever. You're gonna get BS here. And if I make a mistake, I will always, because what other, I mean, look, we're not making money. This isn't like but so many people just like they turn into some, I don't know what happens. They just, it's like the dark side. They go to the dark side. Linda, what's going on? Are you overworking? You like your job, Linda? Whoop. Sorry, I'll stop. I know you guys are talking. I'm tough as nails. Linda, you are tough as nails. You are. You totally are. I have a crush on you. A girl crush. Just a girl crush. I wasn't trying to give you a hard time. I was actually just trying to. I think it's very. Look. I got on YouTube. I literally had to everything, even about my people. There's so much talk, and I was like, maybe they're right. Like, what did I miss? So it's not. I'm not judging you or anyone. It's very hard because so Jews don't argue about this. We're not supposed to talk about. We're not supposed to argue. We're not supposed to fight it. We're supposed to like let whatever. I don't agree with it. I find it very, and so I've taken it on as like because nobody talks about it anywhere. And this kind of brings me to the whole point of like the internet's becoming a very dangerous tool because you would navigate, but it's not. I mean, sure, it's bad in this one way, but it's bad in like every way right now. I mean, it's getting very, very internet. There is consistently much stuff. I mean, I want to, when you say fake news, impression that it's obviously fake news, but there is just so much misinformation, and it's becoming. I really think that it's happening on purpose. I think that they're just look. I did those videos on just the words fascist, chauvinist, and they were all completely definitions. Those are not complicated words. They're not complicated concepts. So if you just imagine if they can do that much with just those words, it's like how many don't know what thing like let's say hypothetically you're 20, 25, you don't have a great vocabulary. You look up stuff, you move on, you know? So thank you, Miss Stacy. Absolutely. They're not. They're okay. This is what Miss Stacy said. Many people are not trained in the art of rhetoric anymore, Pamela. It is almost unheard of disagreement. You are absolutely right. And it's bizarre because here's the thing. I was never a fan of debate. Maybe I didn't have enough confidence. I mean, I took debate and stuff, but I never felt and still I get emotional. I get emotional because it's like it's an art. It's a skill and it's a muscle, absolutely. But I have to say, I am shocked how little is allowed, is invited, is I mean, when somebody says something on my channel, like today, Alfonso said something so complimentary. So he was like, "Wow," and I didn't even realize until later. I was like, nobody ever says that. Like, and I don't mean to stroke my ego. I mean, like, like people do not normally. I don't think, and like with WikiLeaks, I don't think WikiLeaks is that's also rhetoric. I think WikiLeaks let us know that Seth Rich gave him like all of it is such old news. I mean, that's the other thing. It's like, oh wow, yeah, they're catching up. Hold on. People are too emotionally tied to their opinions. They are just opinions and they take personally if you disagree with them. Yes, of course they do. But also they to your point, Miss Stacy, the thing of it is happened with the left or listen, I think part of it is this. I think whole thinking has been mutilated from being about the people and about the small guy and about free speech, right? That's the premise. But in reality, and I think what's happened is because they're in that like quandary, like people are they're the players now. They've just become these. Look, they're all like Obama, a total. And my sister is a full-on Dem. She's like, I love Nancy Pelosi, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's insane. Why does she talk with her hands out really wide? You know what I mean? Like Nancy Pelosi is like she is a walking psych ward, rubber room. They all Schumer, how has he not been like shot in the head right between his eyes? That man is like seriously, I can't believe he's alive. Like I can't believe people haven't just like, oh my god, take him out. Like he's horrible. They're horrible. I mean, part of it is also like here's an interesting conversation I have with people is that I won't say something unless I absolutely know. You're right. The right is retarded too. Yeah. Yes. The right. You're absolutely. See, I'm an independent. I don't even believe in the parties. I think they're garbage. But I have to. But I find that I'm more conservative in my thinking. Republican, and I think that they're pansies. Thing is, the other thing is also that is Obama created something horrible, and he pushed them into communism and this thinking. Violent, like when it's okay to be violent. Fucking never. When you can be violent when you're dead. No, you can. There's no place for violence. Society. I don't even understand how they can have these conversations. Like, that's where I totally freak out. I'm like, so you're sitting here, you're going to say that you're and whatever, and they're beating up people and like and refusing no to just basic stuff. Well, you guys, I don't know if you know about this. Nice, Linda. Do you guys know that in New York they have the requirement for teachers a reading test? Teachers no longer need to read in New York. Not making that up. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. So, you guys, so in New York, they are throwing away all the school books. They do not have anything to replace them with. Kids are going into the trash to get them out because of peer pressure, and the teachers don't have to read anymore because they decided in New York it was racist. And Hispanic, I'm not making this up. The Black and Hispanic teachers shouldn't have to pass a reading. How is that racist? And how are you going to teach kids to read if you can't? Anything if that's. Hold on, I'm going back to the chat because. Okay. Children are taught, this is Miss Stacy, children are taught conformity inside the unity, dependence, agency, and how to follow orders instead of thinking for themselves. Absolutely, 100%. This is crazy, though. I mean, I think that I was taught that, but not to that degree, not at all. Where do you live, Stacey? Decided children don't need to learn cursive. Really? Something that happens when. Thank you so much. When you print, the process does stuff to your brain that's completely healing. That's why you always remember what you wrote. Cursive is actually really important too. I noticed the other day I was writing something. My handwriting is even worse because I type everything now. It's horrible. My parents and my aunt, like all of my elders, they wrote beautifully. I mean, oh my God. Uncle was in the war. He was the World War hero, and he made a book. She published a book out of his letters. What his writing was, and it's all in the book. It's so beautiful. But Pamsy, you can always get the truth here. We love you. We love you, Pamsy. Can you imagine if your teacher doesn't know how to read? Imagine how that could possibly be. I find it so insulting. It's like, wait, you guys, did you see what my those are all shipping containers. Side note. Wait, Miss B, do you not know how to write cursive? Wait. All right, let me go back in the chat. All my veggies are cooked. Linda's in the sun with the vegetables. I'm totally jealous. Do you guys write cursive, right? I haven't written cursive in a long time. I bet you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to practice tonight. I'm going to start writing. Tucker, I'm still on the phone. Tucker wants in on the conversation. He writes cursive well. Yeah, exactly. They're teaching them everything on the computer. And you know what happens when you're on the computer? Like all of a sudden I'm having trouble with spelling. I am an excellent speller, but not all of a sudden something happened. And I'm like, I'm not like, it just something in my brain is getting squishy. I need to go back to writing by hand, and I need to like, because if you don't use the muscles, they really do. My signature is garbage. Horrible. I'm horrible. I'm like, I write really fast. So under the common law rules, them, they're basically pushing to have citizens and non-citizens vote. Get it? I do. I think they'll get it. I think they're going to get everything. I don't see anything of this agenda whatsoever. Tucker, honey, come here. Wants to go outside. Like, no, Tucker. Wait, Miss Stacy, you never answered. If it's not China, who is supposed to take the ropes? Come here, Tucky. It's freezing outside. You know what I'll do? I'll lay in bed and write cursive in my brain. E-A-M. You're so cute, Linda. All right. I'm going to wrap this up. I will leave the chat open because now I know how. I will leave it open for a long time. I won't show. Right. I want to end the show. So I'll just turn it off. Liz, oh, Tucker is so fun. He would play. 93 degrees today? Really? Oh my God, I'm so jealous. Signed it with your kitty's paw print. That is so cool, Alfonso. That is so cool. Yeah, no, Chloe can't play. She's really weak and she's very fragile. It's the worst. Thank you, P13. I totally love you guys. Thank you so much for coming. We will be back on Friday, and I will topics. I have a few more videos to do. Oh, did I tell you? Oh, wait, I did tell you about Robert Spencer. Okay, hold on. Yes, me too. I get serious with my food too, but it's really hard to control it here. It's been a nightmare. I would live on vegetables if I could. Absolutely live on them. It's my favorite food by far. I've always been like that though. The rest is just garbage, isn't it? It's good. Good milk? Nice. Linda, we'll talk about food later. I would love to talk to you about what's going on. Look at those nice emoticons. Pam Z, rocking out. Thanks so much, you guys. I am going to, hold on, I forgot my tune. My tune. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Okay. Start with, what was the tune? I don't even remember. God, I'm such an airhead. It's got to stop. All right, you guys, I totally love you. I will talk to you later. Wonderful night. I'll see you guys on Friday.